All right, what is up, guys? I'm George Mossy. So last night, 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After, Season 7, Episode 8 is aired. Now, we checked in with Ginny and Sumit at the tail end of their honeymoon, and we learned that during a yoga Kama Sutra pose, Ginny plopped down on Sumit's stomach and broke it. It actually caused a naval displacement, which I didn't even know was a thing. Apparently, you can have a naval displacement, and this is not a serious condition. It does heal, but Sumit is in a lot of pain, and it has made him realize that he doesn't want to go through this again. Now, his words were very, very interesting because he kept making it as though Jenny was hurting him and that he should have checked her weight before she did this. Now, I want to back up a little bit here. Jenny is definitely not overweight. So the idea that this hurt Sumit, I think, might be just the way that the situation happened. And maybe there was too much force when she sat down, but never, ever, ever use the words, you should have weighed yourself, or maybe you're too heavy to a woman. That is never a conversation that a woman wants to have with anyone, especially a woman like Jenny, who is definitely not overweight. So outside of this situation, they go appliance shopping because now that the honeymoon is over and they're back to the real world, they're shopping for new appliances for their home, which Jenny hates this home, by the way, because they had moved to a nicer place. And since her paperwork for her visa is linked to this home, they had to move back here. Jenny wants to buy some new appliances, and Sumit kind of shuts it down and says an actual broom and dustpan and mop gets your home cleaner. And that situation sparks controversy and criticism about Sumit's feelings towards Jenny's cleaning process. He feels that she doesn't clean the house properly, and he wants her to clean better and more to a standard of a housewife. Now, I don't know if Sumit is speaking out of his heart, but he did mention that he wants his mother to accept their relationship, and cleanliness is one of the things that she has an issue with when it comes to Jenny. I don't like the idea of Sumit wanting his wife to live up to the expectations of his mother. I think your wife should live up to your expectations and your expectations alone. So Sumit does say that he wants to visit his parents and check in on them and make sure that they're okay. Now, I don't know if that's possible because they disown him. And his mom even said that he is no longer her son. So going over to their home and checking on them, I'm not even sure is something that they would really welcome. But I do feel like it is hurting Sumit deeply knowing that his family isn't communicating with him and isn't a part of his life anymore. And as I've always said, I want Sumit and his family to mend their relationship. And his relationship with Jenny should have nothing to do with the communication and love of his family. And I really, really hope that they're able to make that exception for him because, in all actuality, who you love isn't necessarily who you choose to love, it's who you fall in love with. That's why we use the term fall in love. You don't actually choose that person, love chooses you. And Sumit and Jenny have been chosen for each other. And I really, really hope his family is able to accept that. All right, guys, so let's keep watching their story. I'm George Mossy. Make sure you're following me on all social media platforms at George Mossy and at georgemossy.com for all your 90 Day Fiancé news and updates. I'll talk to you all really soon.